Ladies and gentlemen, wrestling fans and curious onlookers, welcome to a gripping journey into the world of professional wrestling. In the adrenaline-pumping world of professional wrestling, we've witnessed unforgettable triumphs and heart-wrenching defeats. But behind the glamour, there are stories of immense sacrifice. Join us as we delve into the lives and legacies of these warriors, more so those who left us too soon while doing what they loved most. In our episode today, we explore 11 pro wrestlers who passed away either during or shortly after wrestling matches or events. At number 11, we have Gary Albright. Gary Albright was an American professional wrestler known for his time in promotions like All Japan Pro Wrestling and Extreme Championship Wrestling. On January 7, 2000, during a tag team match in Hazleton, Pennsylvania, Albright suddenly collapsed in the ring. Despite immediate medical attention, he passed away shortly afterward. Albright's death was attributed to a heart-related issue that occurred during the match. At number 10, we have Plum Mariko. Plum Mariko, also known as Kazumi Mariko, was a Japanese female professional wrestler who competed in All Japan Women's Pro Wrestling. On August 16, 1997, during a tag team match in Tokyo, Japan, Plum Mariko tragically suffered a severe neck injury after taking a backdrop. She was rushed to the hospital, but sadly did not recover and passed away later that day. Her death resulted from injuries sustained in the ring, specifically due to a wrestling move gone wrong. At number 9, we have Mitsuo Momota. Mitsuo Momota was a Japanese professional wrestler known for his contributions to promotions like All Japan Pro Wrestling. On October 3, 2010, during a tag team match in Tokyo, Japan, Momota collapsed in the ring due to a heart attack. Despite being rushed to the hospital, he could not be revived and was pronounced dead. His death was attributed to a heart-related issue that occurred during his wrestling match. At number 8, we have Yukiko Toshino. Yukiko Toshino, also known as Plum Mariko No. 2, was a Japanese female professional wrestler. On April 13, 1987, during a tag team match in Kawasaki, Japan, Toshino suffered a severe neck injury after taking a botched piledriver. Despite immediate medical attention, she passed away from her injuries. Her death was a result of an in-ring accident during the match. At number 7, we have Bison Smith. Bison Smith was an American professional wrestler who competed in promotions like Ring of Honor and Pro Wrestling Noah in Japan. On November 22, 2011, after a tag team match in Tokyo, Japan, Smith collapsed backstage. He was rushed to the hospital, but tragically was pronounced dead upon arrival. Bison Smith's death was attributed to heart-related issues and not to a specific in-ring incident. At number 6, we have Oro. Oro was a Mexican professional wrestler who was part of a wrestling family known for their luchador tradition. On October 26, 1993, during a tag team match in Mexico City, Oro suffered a severe neck injury while taking a drop kick to the chin. Despite initial reports of him being in stable condition, he later died from complications related to the injury on October 30, 1993. His death was a result of a wrestling move gone wrong. At number 5, we have Malcolm King Kong Kirk. He was a British professional wrestler known for his imposing size and strength. On February 14, 1987, during a wrestling event in Warrington, England, Kirk collapsed in the ring after suffering a heart attack. Despite efforts to resuscitate him, he was pronounced dead at the scene. Malcolm Kirk's death was due to a heart attack that occurred during his wrestling match. At number 4, we have Larry Cameron. Larry Cameron was a Canadian professional wrestler known for his time in various promotions, including World of Sport and Stampede Wrestling. On December 13, 1993, during a match in England, Cameron tragically passed away in the ring. He suffered a heart attack during the match, and despite the efforts of medical personnel, he could not be revived. Larry Cameron's death was attributed to a medical issue that occurred during the match rather than a result of wrestling moves or accidents. At number 3, we have Mitsuharu Misawa. He was a legendary Japanese professional wrestler known for his time in All Japan Pro Wrestling. On June 13, 2009, during a tag team match in Hiroshima, Japan, Misawa suffered a life-threatening injury. He took a back suplex from his opponent and landed awkwardly on his head and neck. Despite being rushed to the hospital, Misawa passed away that night. His death was a result of a wrestling move gone wrong. At number 2, we have Perro Aguayo Jr. This prominent Mexican wrestler passed away on March 21, 2015 during a tag team match in Tijuana, Mexico. He was in the ring teaming up with other wrestlers when he suffered a cervical spine injury, possibly due to a flying kick from Rey Mysterio. Tragically, Aguayo lost consciousness during the match and was later pronounced dead at the hospital. His death was a result of injuries sustained during the match, rather than a pre-existing condition or accident outside the ring. At number 1, we have Owen Hart, also known as the Blue Blazer. Owen Hart tragically passed away on May 23, 1999, during the WWF, now WWE, pay-per-view event, Over the Edge. He was performing a stunt entrance from the rafters of the arena, but due to a harness malfunction, he fell approximately 78 feet to the ring below. Despite immediate medical attention, he succumbed to his injuries, leading to one of the most tragic moments in professional wrestling history. Owen Hart's death was a result of a tragic accident that occurred during his ring entrance, not due to wrestling itself.